I was good as a secretary. I knew that for certain, but I wasn't sure my boss did. Then one day, a friend told me what was wrong. B.O. My troubles were soon over. I even got a bonus last week. Oh, yes, I say thank you to Lifebuoy toilet soap.
Be tingling fresh.
It's twice as nice.
Be tingling fresh.
It's fresh as ice.
Be tingling fresh.
It's ooh la la.
Be tingling fresh.
With Gibbs SR.
Be tingling fresh.
It's twice as nice.
Be tingling fresh.
It's fresh as ice.
Be tingling fresh. Be tingling fresh. Be tingling fresh with Gibbs SR.
SR for teeth and gums.
Whiteness. Whiteness. The whiteness new SR gives you. Whiteness. 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 New SR gives your teeth whiteness.
Be tingling fresh.
It's twice as nice.
Be tingling fresh.
It's fresh as ice.
Be tingling fresh.
It's ooh la la.
Be tingling fresh.
With Gibbs SR.
Be tingling fresh.
It's twice as nice.
Be tingling fresh.
It's fresh as ice.
Be tingling fresh. Be tingling fresh. Be tingling fresh with Gibbs SR.
SR for teeth and gums.
Whiteness. Whiteness. The whiteness new SR gives you. Whiteness. 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 New SR gives your teeth whiteness.
Suddenly, SR has changed. It's new SR.
It feels different. It tastes different.
More refreshing than a cool breeze. New SR. More tingling than flying spray. There's only one way to describe it.
That's the tingle I get with new SR.
Brushing with new SR helps.
Who puts the goodness in Wall's pork pies? There's the Wall's butcher, choosing fresh English pork. There's the Wall's baker, thin, short pastry, fresh baked. Here's the Wall's man who takes it straight to your shop, fresh delivered. And there's a Wall's fresh pie. Good, big, meaty slices for everyone. They make lots of other kinds, too. Eat well. Eat Wall's.
When you're meeting people and all eyes are on you, it's nice to know you're nice to know. And the way to be sure is to use Rexona, the wonderful new deodorant bath soap.
During the day, bacteria build up on your skin and cause perspiration odor. Ordinary soaps can't get rid of these bacteria, but Rexona combats them immediately. Rexona contains a really effective bacteriostat, which kills bacteria and leaves you fresh and confident long afterwards.
It's nice to know you're nice to know. And the way to be sure is to use Rexona, the new deodorant bath soap.
Be tingling fresh.
It's twice as nice.
Be tingling fresh.
It's fresh as ice.
Be tingling fresh.
It's ooh la la.
Be tingling fresh.
With Gibbs SR.
Be tingling fresh.
It's twice as nice.
Be tingling fresh.
It's fresh as ice.
Be tingling fresh. Be tingling fresh. Be tingling fresh with Gibbs SR.
SR for teeth and gums.
In a woman's world, the new Rexona. New box, new shape, new perfume, new freshness.
New Rexona's wonderful.
Strictly for the birds.
I feel good. I feel fresh. I feel pretty. I feel a woman.
Fresh and female. The new Rexona. Strictly for the birds.
On the day Jane was wed, a doubt crept into her fair head. Her baking, would it be a success or a flop?
Never fear. Cookine is here.
Perfect golden cakes. Perfect golden mince pies.
And you can have the golden touch with everything you bake. Use Cookine. Real fat. Good and rich.
And here's some really good news. The price of Cookine, your favorite cooking fat, has been reduced to 10 pence halfpenny per half pound. Cookine's the rich, fresh fat that gives you the golden touch for your cake making, pastry making, and frying. And from today, it's even better value at only 10 pence halfpenny per half pound.
The colour proofs went off yesterday, and the pastry supplement is well in hand, so I've 2 clear days to follow up the cooking fat story. Yes, they say I can see all over the place and ask any questions I like. First train up tomorrow. Cheerio. Well, you may be wondering what all that was about. But let me introduce myself. I'm a journalist, Jane Beaton, cookery editor of Woman's Own magazine. Now, this is the kind of job where you pride yourself on knowing all the answers to cookery and household problems. Naturally, I know all about using these modern cooking fats. I've cooked with them for years and found them excellent. And government analysis has proved that cooking fat and lard have the same food value. But as so many housewives are changing over from the old to the new type of fat, it is high time I knew more. What are they made from? How are they made? So I asked to be shown round a factory where they are produced. I don't know whether you've been round many factories, but this is the most impressive I've ever seen. Here into the refinery come natural oils from all over the world, from faraway places in Africa, the West Indies and beyond. What goes on inside these great tanks?
Neutralizing, filtering, refining, it all means getting the natural oils to the high grade needed to make cooking fat.
What happens here?
Having weighed the individual oils, we blend them according to our formula.
A sort of recipe.
In a way, but we measure in hundredweights. It took years to develop this particular blend, designed for both high temperature frying and pastry and cake making. We've come a long way since the war.
Does it never vary?
We alter the blend slightly between winter and summer in order to keep the same consistency, whatever the temperature. But apart from that, every batch is exactly the same.
It's getting difficult to describe what's going on here because everything is enclosed in stainless steel pipes and tanks. It's more than untouched by hand. It's practically unseen by the eye, except, of course, for inspection points, where they make sure that everything is going according to plan. That's amazing. How does it work?
It's a very complicated piece of machinery, but roughly speaking, it cools the mixture, kneads it, and then squeezes it through very fine meshes to make it extra smooth.
And wraps it too, before it even sees the light of day. Where are these packets off to?
Some of them go to the laboratory for a routine test, and some go to the test kitchen.
So I left the bustle of the packing bay and followed the sample packets being taken to the test kitchen. You say these are just routine tests?
Yes. When you make a fat as we do, designed for cooking right from the start, you can include the good points of a traditional fat and avoid the drawbacks. It's our job here to ensure that we do get really first-class results every time. For example, good even texture, lightness, a good golden colour, and of course taste.
Good. No fatty taste.
That's why cooking's so good for fruit or flavoured cakes like orange or chocolate. We also check that the fat rubs in easily and gives a smooth dough, firm but not sticky.
And how about this frying test you're going to show me?
Yes, it's over here. As you know, frying at a higher temperature seals in the food immediately so that it cooks in its own steam, doesn't lose moisture, and incidentally doesn't soak up the fat. Do you notice any difference?
Well, this one is more crisp, not so greasy, and it's a better colour too.
That's a cooking chip. The other was cooked in fat which smokes at a lower temperature.
What a lot of care and thought it takes to produce these fats. So far, so good. But can the ordinary housewife achieve the same results? To find out, I called on Mrs. Harris and her next-door neighbour, Mrs. Ross, both regular users of cooking. My word, you've been busy.
With my young family, I bake twice a week. The children are great ones for pies and tarts.
And you prefer to use cooking fat?
Oh, yes, it makes the pastry nice and crisp.
And did you use cooking fat for the cakes?
Yes, I like it for fruit cake and for parkin, too.
Is it the same with you?
I've a grown-up family out at work, and our meals are at all hours. So I fry a great deal.
In cooking fat?
Yes, I find that everything is crisper, and there's no greasy smell afterwards.
And do you fry with it too?
Well, I like to keep to one fat. It's more economical, and it certainly suits my kind of family cooking.
Well, you can't say fairer than that. Having seen the factory where they go to so much trouble to make a really first-class product and seen it in use in an ordinary home, you can understand why this modern cooking fat is being used by more and more housewives all over the country.
Our film club chose me to play opposite John. Things were fine until the close-ups. Then my friend told me what was wrong. B.O. I soon put matters right. No worries about close-ups now. We're engaged. And I've Lifebuoy toilet soap to thank for it all.
You know, people are telling us we're too modest about new Blue Star Omo. Well, maybe we are, but we're still not going to make exaggerated claims. We just repeat that new Omo contains a new fabric brightener called WM7. And WM7 works like this. First wash, you'll see this new brightness. Next wash, even more brightness. Building up next time to this extra brightness. And with new Omo, even white nylon stays whiter. Just listen to a new Omo user. I see you've got a washing machine there.
Yes, I have. It's a Hoover-matic. Well, I found that all the white things came out of the washing machine looking beautifully white. Not only the first time, but with the following washes, they seem to come up a little bit whiter each time, which is, well, I think it's wonderful.
Try it yourself. See how new Blue Star Omo with exclusive WM7 goes on adding extra brightness to perfect whiteness.
Mary James has to do her family's washing in hard water. Joan Cross lives in a place where the water is soft. But with Persil 62, wherever you live, whether the water is hard or soft, Persil 62 is right for the water from your tap. It gives you balanced lather, not too little, not too much. The lather washing machines must have, the rich suds clothes must have to get them cleaner, whiter. Whiter for Joan, whiter for Mary, whiter than ever, because Persil 62 washes whiter than ever. And it shows.
I wanted to get to the shops extra early, so I walked with Jimmy on his way to school. Met Mrs. Williams there with her son, Tom. It was then I noticed, well, I'd always thought my whites were white, but her Tom's shirt was much whiter, and you could see she saw the difference, too. I noticed she had Persil in her basket. I'll try some of that, I thought, and then I remembered, of course, Persil was the powder the washing machine makers recommended. Not surprising. Talk about whiteness. Next day, I went again with Jimmy. Mrs. Williams and I both use Persil now, but someone's mum still doesn't know that Persil washes whiter, and it shows.
Millions and millions of women use Persil. They know it and they trust it, because Persil has always washed whiter. It's quite a challenge trying to improve on a record like that, but we think we've done it. Here it is. Improved Persil. Improved because it washes even whiter. In cooperation with leading washing machine manufacturers, we've tested improved Persil. Now Persil suds are even longer lasting, harder working, tireless. And the results? An even whiter wash. Finally, we asked women like you to try improved Persil in their own homes. The verdict?
Wonderfully white. I've never used Persil before, but this gave a whiter wash than anything I've ever tried.
Well, I've always used Persil, but this is even better. Things come up even whiter than before.
Here it is then. Now's the time for you to try improved Persil, because improved Persil washes even whiter.
Good evening. We've had a number of nice letters from people saying how much they liked improved Persil. But some people have told us they'd had a bit of difficulty with rinsing. Well, the research people do go on making Persil even better. And here's their very latest. New high-active Persil. Just watch this. These active soap suds are quicker and easier to rinse away. New high-active Persil. It washes even whiter than before.
need these. What's with the sunglasses? I'm washing with Sunshine. New Sunshine Rinso with Sunshine Whiteners. New Sunshine Rinso with Sunshine Whiteners. Put Rinso Sunshine in your machine. Do all your washing with Rinso Sunshine. Sunshine Whiteners, Sunshine Brighteners, Rinso Clean. It really does act new. It makes clothes glow like sunshine. Those wild sunshine whiteners make your clothes so fresh and sunny, it's like drying them outdoors. I'm going to put Sunshine Rinso in my machine. New Sunshine Rinso really does act new. Do all your washing with Rinso Sunshine. Sunshine Whiteners, Sunshine Brighteners, Rinso Clean.
Your wish comes true. When your hair revels in the soft, natural curls of a Kleinol permanent wave, in the clever, beautiful styling of your favorite Kleinol hairdresser, your hair has the look someone else will love as well. Beautiful hair makes all the difference. Let your hairdresser and Kleinol make your wish come true with a lasting wave. Fix an appointment for professional hair care and Kleinol.
Beauty begins in your hairdresser's hands, and a soft, smooth wave by Kleinol.
Kleinol, most wonderful of permanent waves. A living wave with that true-to-nature look. A soft, smooth wave that lasts and lasts. Ask your hairdresser for a Kleinol permanent wave.
Soft, smooth wave by Kleinol.
You should have seen this bath a moment ago. Tommy left half the football pitch in it, a rim of dirt that thick. But I use Vim for all my cleaning, and in no time at all, I've got the cleanest bath you ever saw. Vim really does clean quicker and easier, and it's far less work.
Yes, Sudsy Vim shines as it cleans, fastest of all.
Here's New Blue Vim.
New Blue Vim is what I choose. So wonderfully smooth and kind to my hands.
New Blue Vim's my choice because it contains germicide. You know, it gets at the germs you can't see.
The way New Blue Vim lathers so quickly is simply marvelous. Contains bleach, too. Grease and stains just vanish.
What I like about New Blue Vim is the lovely smell. Like spring flowers. It properly cheers you up when you're doing the housework.
I think New Blue Vim's grand. Look at the canister. So bright and cheerful, no need to hide it away. It's so easy to open.
New Blue Vim is the really up-to-date cleanser. New Blue Vim, 5 ways better.
It seemed I just wasn't wanted. Even when the nice girl downstairs had a party, she didn't ask me. Then a friend told me what was wrong. I soon put matters right. I'm asked to all the parties now. Thank goodness for Lifebuoy toilet soap.
Vim. Powerful Vim with blue bleach.
Certainly shifts grease fast. And look, that old brown end stain has gone completely. Other cleaners didn't touch it.
Stains gone, grease gone, germs killed.
Beautifully white.
Job's well done, you're really satisfied when you clean with Vim, Vim, Vim.
I'm gonna clean my home the modern way, and the modern way is bright and gay with the modern soap. It's Puritan, hooray!
She's gonna clean her home the modern way, and the modern way is bright and gay with the modern soap. It's Puritan, hooray!
Puritan, the modern home soap.
Puritan, Puritan, the modern home soap.
Meet Mrs. Norley of Chaundy Grove, Bristol.
You can't just float the dirt out of my husband's shirts. That's why I use Puritan soap. Take a look at that. There's no quick, easy way around it. The way to get it really clean is with Puritan and a bit of this. Lovely soap, Puritan. Keeps my hands nice, too.
Be thorough. Be Puritan proud.